This is Brother Ron, and welcome to We All Be News Radio and TV, the news-free Dixie for the 21st century.
So We All Be is on the on the one and only Van Turner, the mastermind behind Operation Get Rid of ForREst statue. Right. And Justin Davis, how you doing today, sir?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
I'm doing. You also the creator of the Green Space, right? That's your organization.
Memphis Green Space, yes.
So, like I was telling you, like every year, the Sunday before his birthday on July 13th, the sons and daughters of Confederacy meet in what is now, I guess, formerly ForREst Park, was Health and Science Park, to do their annual tribute to the forest. What are your thoughts about that?
We know it's privately owned property now, so they would have to request permission from us. And so in order to do such a program, we would need to grant permission, and I'll have to talk with the board about it. We would prefer that things be put back in order. That means that in Nathan Bedford Forrest's will, General Forrest's will, he willed that he would be buried at Elmwood along with his wife Mary. So we're of the mindset that if we follow the law and follow his will, that the bodies of he and his wife will be moved back to Elmwood, and Elmwood has indicated that they're willing to accept the bodies back, and then they can have the ceremony at Elmwood Cemetery where the historical grave site is. And so that would be our preference. Of course, we haven't been contacted yet. We'll have to deal with it once we're contacted, but I would say that right now we are leaning more towards working collaboratively with everyone to move the bodies back to Elmwood, and then they can have the ceremony at Elmwood.
What do you say to those people that said that the process of you able to acquire the park wasn't transparent? There's some suspect stuff going on. What's your answer to that?
Well, no, everything was in the light. It was sunshine. They were at 3 open meetings. They had 3 readings of the ordinances per the rule, and it was in plain sight. That's why it was so, I guess, interesting that it was in black and white. So nothing was hidden from anyone. We followed the law. The state comptroller agreed with us and that the law was followed. And so, we're in court now. Hopefully we will bring that to a quick end and move on. This was best for Memphis. It was best for this county. These historical markers should be placed at an historical facility or sort of area in which you can learn the full history of the Civil War. But to have those monuments in the 2 arguably most visible parks in the city was disingenuous. It was not history, it was hate. And I would hope that people will recognize that. And we're more than willing to move those statues to memorial parks where they can be, looked upon and honored and treated with historical, historical interest. But to have those 2 statues in the middle of the city and in the middle of downtown was not best for the city of Memphis, and that's why they were moved. And again, we're ready to move forward. The city is ready to move forward. The county is ready to move forward. So we're just asking the citizens to support us, to pray for us, and to come out. Go to www.memphisgreenspace.org. We're accepting your donations. We're accepting your prayers. We're accepting your love and support. And it's just great being here with you this evening for this wonderful powerful talk by Bob Zellner. And, man, I appreciate all the fine work you're doing.
And so I want to ask you a couple more questions. I want to ask you about your thoughts about, y'all got rid of the statues, but we still got Forest City, Arkansas across the bridge. And then you got a state park in Tennessee named after Nathan Bedford Forrest.
Right.
What do you think could be done about the state park situation? Or is there anything to be done?
You know, you just got to take things step by step. I mean, we can't resolve everything overnight. And you know, again, it's a step-by-step process. At this point, I mean, the law is such that I don't know if anything else can be changed like we were able to change it. But, you know, I stay prayerful. I stay hopeful that, you know, we are going to one day be able to effectuate more change here in this state and in this country. So I would want to tell everyone to not give up hope. You know, although those institutions and those parks are named such that way, that doesn't mean they have to be that way forever.
What about this is the last question? Yeah. The pushback from the state legislature about taking $250,000 away from Memphis for the bicentennial events next year. What are your thoughts about that, or a solution?
Well, you know, it could have been worse. They started a GoFundMe page that's replenishing those funds. And, you know, at the end of the day, man, you just got to do what's right. We just heard a talk from a gentleman here today who almost gave his life for doing what was right. And we I think, disavow and we don't honor the blood of our ancestors when we shy away from doing what's right. If Nat Turner hadn't done what was right, if Harriet Tubman hadn't done what was right, if Frederick Douglass hadn't done what was right, if Martin Luther King Jr. hadn't done what was right, where would we be today? So I think that the $250,000, although painful and unnecessary, if that's what we have to go through in order to, you know, do what's right, do what's correct, do what's proper for the citizens of this city and of this county, then, you know, so be it. And we getting love again. The GoFundMe page is up. I think they'll replenish that $250,000 with no problems. And we're going to move right along and celebrate the 200th year anniversary of this city and county. And God is going to look kindly upon us, and all those ancestors are going to look kindly upon us, and they're going to keep pushing us towards freedom.
Thank you, Brother Van Turner. In the words of Duke Ellington, we love you madly. Keep on producing and pushing.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.